points out there, and Lenny Souza comes into tonight rounding out the top 5 with 288. He's going to drop just a little bit. We'll see how far he falls as he is not behind the wheel. Scott Sestodio is tonight. Green flag unfurls. Across the stripe they go, and we are underway, pure stock style.
Side by side they are through the pack, almost 3 wide down the backstretch as Hendricks looks very high up in that third groove to move up. 3 wide in the middle here is Blackwell with a big run to the outside of Perry as they battle for 5th.
Manoni drop sliding on the top side as he has fallen out of the top 10 already. Up front, Menard leading the charge off of turn number 4. The 77 of Morissette right up on his tail. A pair of rookies leading the charge off of turn number 2.
Hendricks drifting that 03 up on the outside of Blackwell, now battling with Chouinard for that 9th position. As they come down off of turn number 4, Marissa Morgan looks to go under Chouinard there down out of turn 4, but Chouinard shuts the door.
Change of leadership. Joey Morissette using that inside lane finds himself setting the pace down into 3 and 4 with Danny Massa following through. They come off the corner, and Menard trying to hold on for 3rd now.
Doug Benoit now underneath Menard for that 3rd position. Here comes Perry as well now trying to set Menard back to 4th. And Sestodio down on the bottom looking to take 5th away from Menard as they battle off turn 4.
Sestodio down on the inside of Menard looking to get his number up on the podium board up in turn number 2. They are chasing the rookie in that number 77. Alice Benoit goes -1 to the leaders as they come off of turn number 4. Benoit well up on the back bumper of the 41 as they hit turn number 1.
Single file throughout the early half of the field. Marissa Morgan underneath Ava Chouinard looking to take away the 8th position. She does. Here comes Hendricks as well underneath down into 3.
Top 5 nose to tail, and the top 2 look like they could become 1 at any time. The 41 of Massa sneaks a peek down to the inside. Meanwhile, Sestodio underneath Perry. He takes that 4th spot away. Massa looking for the lead off board with 7 laps complete, 18 laps remain in this one. Mike Belanger looks them over as they hit the box. Up on the throttle, green flag unfurls one more time. Morissette jumps out front by a half a car length coming down turn number 2. Here comes Massa back up top on the outside.
4-car battle up front here is Morissette and Massa battle for the lead. Morissette hits the berm, gets a little loose, 3 wide off the corner. It's going to be Massa to the lead here as he takes that outside lane to the front, but Morissette holding on. Caution, car around. That's a
set looking for the green when they come off of turn number 4. Danny Massa assumes the spot at the top of the field. Marissa Morgan got the call for the assist. She's gone to the tail end of the field. Green flag unfurls as they come off the corner. Morissette trying to wind up, find himself back to the top of the leaderboard as they head down the back straightaway.
Morissette to the outside of Massa here down the backstretch. 6 cars side by side as they start to battle it out big time. Morissette washes up just a little bit. Benoit looked to split the middle. Not going to happen here as it's Perry up to 2nd. Here comes the 31 of Sestodio down on the bottom underneath Morissette, battling for 3rd.
Sestodio on the move in that blue and white number 31, trying to put that car back into its Auto Parts victory lane. He sits 3rd on the field. Morissette jumbles down into 4th as they head down the back straightaway.
Single file throughout our top 7 as now the battle for 8th. It's the 49 of Blackwell to the outside of Hendricks as they come off the corner. Hendricks with the edge down into 1 and 2. So they're side by side, all behind the 4 of Menard, holding off Bergstrom down through 3.
Down off the corner they come, and the big battle happening right now is for 2nd. Scott Sestodio all over the back bumper of Greg Perry. Doug Benoit gets sideways as he battles with the 77 of Joey Morissette. And the battle from 6th on back as they are stacked up double wide. Bergstrom and Menard racing side by side.
Where to watch on the track, it's a bit hard, but right now up for 2nd place, Sestodio underneath Perry as they're side by side. They were battling earlier in the race before the caution flew. Now they do it again. Sestodio takes 2nd away from Perry off the corner, but Perry right on his rear bumper down into 1.
Down to 1 and 2. Perry tries a crossover back off of turn number 2, but not able to get the run. Sestodio right now. The fastest car out on the racetrack, trying to close in on the 41. He's got 10 laps to do it, and he's got about 5 car lengths to make up down the back straightaway.
Danny Massa's enjoying the battling that was going on behind him, but now it's Custodio's taking that second place away from Perry. All he has in his sights is that 41 of Massa. He's closed that gap to about 2 to 3 car lengths as they come off at turn number 2. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. It's Massa as he approaches some lap traffic.
Lap traffic for Seekonk-08 and for Benoit. The 41 goes high. Custodio drives down to the inside. Massa is able to hold on as Massa ran his fastest lap that last time around the 3rd mile. They roll off of turn number 4. 7 laps to go. 2 car lengths of difference.
Custodio closing that gap on Massa. It's a 3-car battle as Perry, he's gained some ground, laying in wait about 3 car lengths back from second place Custodio as they roll out of turn at number 4. 6 laps to go this time by. Custodio has closed the gap. He's all over Massa's rear bumper.
Sits on the back bumper of that black and red number 41 as they head down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Some lap traffic coming up as they come off of 4. Custodio down to the inside. Massa trying to shut the door. Scotty's already right there. They race wheel to wheel at the top of the field off of turn number 2.
Custodio down to the inside as they're side by side. He has the edge down through 3 and 4. Off the corner he comes. It's Custodio to the lead with 4 laps to go down through 1 and 2. As Massa looks to rebound here and take that lead back from Custodio.
Into 3 and 4, and we look about a half a track back in the battle for 6th with Bergstrom, Morgan, Blackwell, Hendricks, Magnan, and the 6 of Schwannard all racing for position off of turn number 2.
Hendricks gets loose there, able to save it out of turn number 4. We're still green, 2 laps to go for your leader, Scott Custodio, as he rolls through 1 and 2, opens up about 1 car length, 2 car lengths now over Danny Masters. He's going to approach Seekonk-08, put the 23 lap down out of 4.
One more time around the 3rd mile. Trying to put the Lenny Souza Ritchie's insulation machine back into its auto parts victory lane. Leads the charge down into 3 and 4. Keep your eyes on the battle deep in the field. Morgan working the outside of Bergstrom as Scott Custodio makes a triumph return to Seekonk Speedway. 2nd place going to Danny Massa. Greg Perry finishing 3rd. Joey Morissette, Doug Benoit 5th. Here comes a battle for 6th. Morgan will take that spot. Make your return?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome right there. I tried to do it as clean as I could, and it was fun racing with those guys for sure.
It's been a while since you've been behind the wheel of one of these. Was it as much fun as you remembered?
Yeah, I just wish all my cars through the years drove as good as this one did, and I would probably have even more wins than I do now.
How'd this come about? All of a sudden we get here and we find out you're behind the wheel.
I started earlier in the week. I guess Lenny's at a concert in New Hampshire, and Brad asked me to drive it, and of course I said absolutely. And then that's it.
Well, I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I got to thank Richie's Insulation. I don't know all the sponsors, Rick Mountain Race Cars.
I'll give you a break this time.
Yeah, I'm learning all the sponsors, but just thank my family and everybody who's here and everybody who came out, and thank all the fans for being here too.
Congratulations. What's it been, about 4 years?
2016.